Okay, we just did a quick reel, and I had a lot of questions about the pink sling for the last week.
Really?
And I think it's because
Why?
it's summer and everyone's looking for a pop of
such a
fresh
happy
color. And this is such a beautiful, beautiful color. I just love this color. And people are afraid of suede, but I love suede. I think it gets...
You're an advocate for year-round suede.
I just love suede. I think it's such a warm and kind of like rich. It always looks so rich. And I love the texture. So I'm always an advocate for suede. And then the top questions are, can you pair it for me? And I'm like, of course. So pink is one of our base colors here, because pink, navy, and red are always a combo that we use. So I love always going out of the ordinary, and I like olive with pink. That's me, and I think it's really elegant and somehow a little different. I see on our orders that this one is super popular if you want a little bit of a texture. Again, the top one is, of course, the modernist. This is a strap that I think everyone should have in their closet. It's just elegant. It goes with everything. It adds a really great pop, a little pattern. But even if you do this on a camo, somehow it works. So I love it with the pink. I think it's beautiful. And then I also think that we should try some of the beaded straps. I don't know where our beaded straps went. That's so bizarre. I wanted to try some of those. Oh, here they are. I think beaded straps is another. Oh, they're all gone. Oh, here they are. I'm like, where did they go?
Away.
I know. I love the beaded straps with the pink. You could do this one, which is beautiful. I think that's great. Again, it adds a really interesting texture, and it just gives it like a real rich looking kind of aesthetic. I love this one too. This one's great. Any of the blues with the pink always works really well. I love, you could also use a black, which is fantastic. I love that. So I think it's just such a great, almost, like sometimes when I say it's a great base color, you're like, huh, it's pink? But it is, right? It's like a really great foundation color, and it just looks great with anything. Like, I love pink with the navy. I have a pair of cream shorts on today, and I think it just looks really nice. It just adds a really beautiful pop. The other question I had was, can you add an acrylic strap to the slings? And yes, of course. And I love doing this because I think it adds, again, a little bit of
Oh, you'll dual strap.
Yeah, I'll dual strap on this. It adds a little bit of texture. I think it makes it look cool, and I'm kind of into like hanging things right now. So I love that, and I think it's really comfortable over the shoulder, so you could do that. Have the crossbody kind of hang, or you could have the crossbody on you and have the navy guy sort of hang. I think it looks kind of cool, and I love that. So yes, you could definitely do that. So thank you for your questions, and I love it. And then the last question was, can you add a clip-in? Yes, and I love how we have these zipper pulls here, so it makes it really easy for you to add a clip-in to it. And I think, again, look at how cool that looks, right?
Really nice.
And then it's just a nice little, fun little thing you could add, but then it adds so much to this bag. It just gives it such a great look. So thanks for those questions. I love those. Okay, so what's going on here? It is Wednesday today, is it? Yes. Right? It's just been these days, summers are usually supposed to be a little bit more mellow, but for us, I don't know what's going on, but summer has been like shot out of a cannon every day, and it's just 5:30 in the morning till late at night. It's just nuts, but it's good. It's all good. It keeps us moving, and I think the main thing is to keep moving. Don't stop, right? And yeah, I think that's the key. There's no other.
I think that's our message today.
That's our message, right? It's just to keep moving. Sometimes you just want to stop. There's like this morning, I was like, can I just stay in this room right now and not move and not go anywhere?
Yeah.
But I think if you don't keep moving and just say, you know what, you gotta just move, then maybe you won't move at all, and then you'll just stay in that zone for a long time, and that's no good, right?
It's back to that, it's back to that Churchill quote again.
Yes, I was thinking that.
Right?
If you're in shit, is that what it is?
If you're you find yourself going through hell, keep going.
Hell, okay, yeah, I said shit, but okay.
Same thing.
Yeah, keep going, and I think
Keep
it's
going.
so true. You gotta keep going, and you gotta keep moving, and that's why it was so weird, because I stopped, like I go through these phases, and I've been watching, in the morning now, I don't watch the news, and I think that really helps me with my agitation and stress level, which I love. So I watch, whatever I think the YouTube serves up to us in the morning under my account. So I haven't been watching those endurance videos, but this morning I watched one, and it's the same thing where it's just like, you gotta keep moving. Even if you have 50,000 blisters on your feet and it really hurts, you gotta keep moving, and somehow you finish. So I think that's our message for the day, and that's it.
I mean, it sounds on the surface a downer, but I think it's a positive message. It's like a,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. And I think it's really critical, because when you stop, you will stop, and then you could really stop. Where I've known people where they stop and they
don't start again. Yeah.
Maybe just don't even leave their room, you know, and then it becomes a real thing. So I think,
and then you start getting all this negative momentum of not moving.
Yes,
and then it's
and
hard
I think,
to beat that.
Right, and you know what? You're right, and it's whatever you're thinking is what you are. So I think that's really important. So if you're thinking like I can't go on anymore, then that's what's going to happen. And it's
the
true.
other quote I saw today, I'm not going to be able to quote it verbatim, but it was basically how you spend your days is who you are.
Yeah, and you know what? It's a lot. It's a lot to take on every day. Sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I have to do this again. Especially when you start having routines that you do.
Mega routine.
Good Lord. I'm like, oh my God, I just fell asleep. I thought I just did my meditation like maybe a couple hours ago, but now I have to do another one? Yes, because if you stop, then you might not keep going. So.
Oh, you know how, because today I had PT on my back, right? And I was like, because he's shown me all these stretches I can do for my QL, and it's just too much. It's like 20 different stretches. So I was like, hey, can you just let me know which are the top 3, and I'll focus on that.
Yeah.
And he took it to like a toothbrushing metaphor, or teeth brushing metaphor. He's like,
yes, that's
well,
good.
would you only brush your front 2 teeth?
No.
You gotta brush all your teeth, right? So first of all, the whole concept of brushing your teeth is like, no one wants to do that, you know, but you don't want holes. So yeah, you brush your teeth twice a day.
Right.
And you don't just brush the front ones, you brush all of them.
Yeah. So I think our message is
brush your teeth.
Keep going. And then we have something really exciting to show tomorrow. Chloe's coming in, so we'll show that tomorrow. And
we're doing PTTV, right?
Yes, we'll do PTTV tomorrow. So we'll join tomorrow, and we'll check in with everyone tomorrow. And
make sure you run our text alert list.
We'll send a text.
We always try to send out an alert a few minutes before we go live.
Okay. Have a great night. Bye, guys.